and welcome to Kristen's Kitchen, turning cooking into child's play, episode 5. There is very little food as traditional as meatloaf. Meatloaf consists of meat, typically beef, formed into a loaf to resemble bread. Meatloaf dates back to the 5th century. It later became a traditional German, Belgian, and Dutch dish and is cousin to the Italian meatball. Its contemporary American style dates back to the 19th century. To make our meatloaf for 4 people, you will need 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 egg, 1 medium onion chopped, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a cup of breadcrumbs, a 1/4 cup of ketchup, and salt and pepper to taste. About the ground beef, buying a piece of chuck, brisket, or any roast, then grinding it at home can make the world's difference to your meatloaf, not to mention save you money. Make sure you have an oven rack in the middle of the oven. If you don't, move one to the middle and set the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. In a mixing bowl, add the ground beef, your egg, the chopped onions, the breadcrumbs, a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and mix well. Allow it to sit while we prepare the baking dish. This will allow the breadcrumbs and egg to bind the mixture. Add a 1/4 cup of brown sugar to the baking dish and smooth it out across the bottom. Then add a 1/4 cup of ketchup and smooth it out using the back of a spoon. This can be a little tricky at first, but you'll get the hang of it. Add the ground beef to the mixture and press it down, leaving about a 1/2 inch of space on top of it. This will prevent from spilling during the baking. If you have any ground beef left over, put it in a Ziploc baggie and save it for Saturday morning scrambled eggs. The oven should be preheated by now. Place the dish in the oven and set the timer for 60 minutes. When the time is up, remove from the oven. Be very careful because it will be very hot. Place on the stove and allow it to cool for 10 minutes. Slice the meatloaf into 3/4 inch slices and serve. This meatloaf goes great with rice or mashed potatoes. Time to call the family down to the dinner table. To change this recipe up a little, you can always substitute the ketchup for barbecue sauce. This is Kristen, and thank you for watching Kristen's Kitchen, turning cooking into child's play. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified when I post my next video. If you would like to see any recipe in particular in a future show, please send me a note or comment. Bye!